Hey there, this is Heather and welcome back to Civ 6 is Eleanor of Aquitaine, in this case Eleanor of France. Before I get into it, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and you can also leave me comments in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Okay, now we are well on our way to a culture victory. Right now the game is showing me winning in 39 turns. I don't know if we will win in 39 turns or if it'll be faster or slower than that. Usually it is slower, because something will happen. The AI will thwart your efforts, but who knows? We will find out. Okay, so in Reims, we need to choose a project. I do have enough housing here. I don't have enough amenities. However, I do already have the entertainment complex, so I can't build that here. I think in this case, we probably want to go for the preserve I've been planning, and I wanted to put it right here, so that's what we're going to do. And that will improve all of these tiles. And I might have to switch this one over to be in the city for it to actually benefit from the preserve. So let's just do that, swap that right now. And those should be some really nice tiles and probably, I think, some tourism as well. What does it say about this? Well, right now it's just going to provide housing, but I think it might provide tourism later. I'm not sure though. You might have to actually build a national park. It's good that our relationship is built on the strength of knowing other people's secrets. You just like to gossip, Peter. That's so weird, but whatever.
Did you ever build a castle in the air?
Okay, and the Taj Mahal has been completed. There we go. I'm really excited about that one. And what does my cultist need to do? Well, I was thinking about sending the cultists over to Bologna, but I would need a lot of them, so they're gonna have to kind of like wait over here for a decent amount of time, really. And they're going to be expensive to be able to get like enough of them. I do want to buy that tile right there for the truffles, but I think first we'll get this farm. You have 5 builds, so we can easily do all of that. And I have a missionary here. I want to spread my religion to all of my cities. Let's get rid of that cultist. And you can just hang out here. Well, we could upgrade you to an infantry, but I don't have any oil. Have I even researched refining yet? No, I have not researched refining yet. Well, we'll have to get on to that pretty soon. So we'll queue all of that up and head straight towards that after sanitation. That's pretty funny. Okay, and I think in Paris, well, we definitely don't want to preserve, of all things. That wouldn't really work out. We could do a commercial hub. We could do an entertainment complex, which actually would be pretty good. We could have that next to our theater square. It'll only take me 6 turns to do, and I do have -1 amenities right now. And then maybe after that, I could get going on things like, more housing. Okay, and Toulouse needs a shipyard and a water park and things like that. Or, well, I guess we could put, well, no, see, this is where the problem comes in, because if I wanted to put the water park adjacent to the theater square to give it, additional culture, then I would lose out on the crabs, and that's pretty bad. So I think we're just going to do an entertainment complex right here on this tile. So let's do that. It'll boost that. It'll be worth it. And let's chop these woods here. That took some turns off of my holy site that I'm trying to build. And you are just going to, well, you can't alert me right now. Apparently he is alarmed by that builder that we can do nothing about. Can you alert me here? You cannot. Very strange. Very strange indeed. I don't know what that problem is right there. Okay, so 4 turns before my harbor is ready. You can just take a nap and wait for that to be done. And let's see, you have only 1 build left. We could put a lumber mill over here. I definitely am not going to put any lumber mills on these preserved tiles. That's not going to happen. Or we could get the dyes hooked up. And I think that hooking up the dyes would probably be the best idea. Now we have 6 turns on, or 6 charges rather, on this builder. And I'm thinking that another fishery would be good. This is owned by Toulouse, so the yields are a lot better because of the mausoleum. And let's get a plantation on this wine. As if we don't have enough of that going on already, but it's always good to have more. And am I still selling all of this? I need to get more deals going, actually. It looks like they've expired. So, who wants to buy alcohol? You'll give me 10 gold per turn. I will take that. How about something else? Do you want to buy something else? Maybe salt to go with that? Another 10 gold per turn. I'm really raking it in this game. And what about amber? Another 10 gold per turn. Nice. We can definitely buy all kinds of great works with this kind of income. What about truffles? 6 gold per turn. We'll shop around on that one. I don't know about that. Peter, would you like alcohol? You will give me 83 gold up front. That is a measly sum. What about salts? No, you're cheap. I don't like you right now. We're not going to sell you anything at that price. Victoria, can you even afford anything? What about amber? 10 gold per turn. I'll take it. I don't know where you're getting the money when you've got like no empire. You've got 2 cities, but hey, all right. And wine, you apparently really can't afford it, or you just don't really want it that badly. What about this? Nope, she can't afford anything anymore, so we'll have to move on. Gorgo, do you want wine? Not really. Interesting. I wonder why. Let's declare our friendship with Alexander before I forget. And let's see if he wants anything that I've got. He'll give me 10 gold per turn for that amber. We're definitely going to take that. How about the salt? Nope. Not going to pay much for that. What about this wine? He still has not hooked his up, which is kind of amusing. And he already has truffles, so I'm not going to be able to sell him anything. I don't need his tobacco, and that's all we could really work on with him for a deal. What about Scotland? So many luxuries to trade away. 10 gold per turn. I will accept that for the salt. And what about the wine? Do you want the wine? 10 gold per turn. Great. And anything else? Maybe these truffles. 10 gold per turn. I will accept that. All right. And does anyone else need wine? That is the question. I think I might have asked everyone now. But I'll just double check just to make sure that I'm maximizing my income. All right. Well, you know what? You can have this wine. It's on sale for you. It's just like the surplus. And we'll leave it at that, I guess. Okay, so our income is quite high. It's almost 300 gold right now, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that. Urbanization has now been completed, so I could put a neighborhood in Paris. Let's get Lyon converted. And you can come back. You need to heal up. That would be nice. And you can alert me over here. And we don't need to do any more chopping, but I would like to put a mine on that amber. And we got a farm here. I'd like to head towards that truffle tile. And then in this city, we are going to be going here and chopping that. I'll have to buy the tile, but that's what I'm planning to do. Now we could get the Cristo Redentor. I think that is probably a good idea. So let's work on mass media and claim our great person. Awesome religious art for 2 of these. One of them's a portrait, and I already have 1 portrait, I believe. So these will fit into 2 of my cathedrals, and then 1 for the art museum in London. So let's recruit that guy. And of course, I'm gonna have him go to the cathedral first to create the religious art. Oh yeah, and this is Titian, so that's interesting. If anyone's into art, very famous portrait artist, I believe. I mean, obviously these are great people. They're supposed to be very famous, but specifically a famous portrait artist. Okay, let's build a fishery. It always amazes me how it says like next turn, but then it changes to be, you know, a unit needs to do something. It's like You could have told me that before. I don't know what's going on here. All right, and we're gonna try to convert that city and hope that my missionary doesn't get killed, but let's build a mine there. Okay, and if I buy this tile over here for 230, we can go improve that with another fishery. It's just gonna be crazy on the fisheries. Let's see, where else do I have a cathedral? Over here. So we can transfer our great artist over to Rouen and then have him create the art there. Okay, and let's see. We do need amenities over here, but I don't have anything that I can actually do about that right now. But with the card that I have in for the defensive buildings, medieval walls are half price, so we're gonna work on that. And you are supposed to be going towards the dyes, but now you can't because there is an annoying unit right there. If I buy a unit on this turn, they won't be able to move until the next one. So I don't know if that guy's still going to be on that tile at that point. But I would like to maybe buy an apostle. We could get, our heroes back if we wanted to. So why not? We have 850. We could easily spend this on something else, which is, a good point to make if you want to make that point. But we could just get rid of this cultist right now and have Sun Wukong back, so why not? I missed him. It's been such a long time. Such a long time. You want a cultural alliance. I don't know about that one. I'd rather have some other kind of alliance. Not a cultural one, because you're too close to me. And I'm trying to flip your cities. Okay, England wants a research alliance. I think we could do that. However, Alexander's way far ahead in science, and I'd rather work with him. So, sorry. Okay, and you want a research alliance. Well, that would be okay, but I'd rather have a cultural alliance with you. What if you give me this epic? Will you give me the epic or no? No, I can't even make it go up there. Well, let's just not do this then. There's a spy. That's not good. I heard a spy. Alright, so the cultist is gone. Now we can hook up the dyes. And Sun Wukong, you can alert me. We could always delete him and get like the great work out of him, but alright, we've got a decapitated head of John the Baptist. Not the best to look at, but a significant work. Alright, and let's work on, well, I would like to work on the Ferris wheel, but what's really going to be the best thing for me? I do have enough housing right now, but will I have enough housing in 36 turns? I think the answer to that would be no. We could buy or build the granary to kind of like hold that off. So I'm going to buy that and then work on the Ferris wheel. All right, and we are going to chop this wood tile. And I'm going to put a campus there. And let's see. I don't think you can do any more fisheries in this city anymore unless I wanted to swap tiles. And I think that's out of range. So we'll just like go over here and improve these with fishing boats. And let's buy the truffle tile. And we'll improve that one. And then in Amboise, we could, do a lot of things. However, a granary will only take me one turn. So let's do that. And then I would like to get that campus. We can get a +4, so we're going to do that after that granary is done in one turn. Okay, you want a research alliance? No, I'm going to need to just like propose these alliances. You want a religious alliance. I will actually accept that because you've been annoying me really badly with your stupid apostles. And I have not been able to kill them, so. Okay, now time for the dye plantation. And we've got our cultists over here. They're just going to hang out. There's nothing they need to be doing right now except for, remaining safe. And we're going to be working on converting these cities. I do need inquisitors. That would be helpful, but I have to buy them all the way over in Paris. So let's work on... Actually, did I even start the Inquisition? Maybe I didn't. Let's get an apostle. And let's choose production here. Obviously, the workshop would be good. I could just queue some of these things up. So let's work on, I guess, the workshop, and then the Renaissance walls, and then the amphitheater. And, oh, we do need, you know what? No. No. We need housing. We do. It's a significant problem, actually, at this point. I would like to put that, I think, over here on that tile. So we're going to do that. And then we will queue up the workshop afterwards, and then the amphitheater, Renaissance walls, and the shipyard. And that should be fine. That'll keep them busy for a long time. The harbor is done, so we can use this Great Admiral. It will build a lighthouse and shipyard in this district and give us plus 50% flanking bonus for all naval units. Not that we have naval units, but that's what that would do. All right. Now, again, we don't have any oil, so you have nothing to do. I guess he is triggered by this Great Admiral, but nothing he can do about that. Can you improve this tile now? We could put a truffle industry here. There isn't actually any other industry that I could put in this city, and I guess why not? So if we want to do this, we'll get plus 25% gold, and we do have a commercial hub with a bank in it. So let's do it. And I don't know, you can just like move there and skip your turn or something. Okay, now I'm going to transfer Titian to the city where I have the other portrait art, which I think is London. London actually doesn't have anything in there. Let's see. I thought I had a portrait somewhere, or did I not buy it? I guess I didn't buy it. Very strange. I thought I did. Alright, well, whatever. You're gonna go to London, because I believe there is an art museum here built by Victoria. And does anyone want to sell me art? First, I guess I should probably get my alliances back. Now, I want to do a cultural alliance with like Gorgo or Tamiris. Definitely not with someone who's close to me. So why don't we try to do this? We can do a cultural alliance with you. Yes, we'll do that. Okay. And we could do an alliance with Tamiris. Military. Well, she kind of hates similar people, so that's fine. We could do that. And then, well, not that we technically hate anyone in this game, but I mean, you know. And we probably shouldn't be like besties with Alexander, because everyone that we like, he hates. So that's not really the best, but we'll be friends with him anyway. And then let's do... Oh, we can't do an alliance with Victoria, unfortunately. Or with Scotland. Well, that's unfortunate, but they didn't offer me the kinds I wanted, so it didn't work out. Alright. Now, we have the harbor like built up pretty well. I think that's complete now at this point. We do need amenities. We could put the water park in, and that might be a good idea. So we can place that in 8 turns, or we could build the Renaissance walls first. Let's queue that up. Let's do the walls and then the water park. And I don't want to block that off. Even if it doesn't like technically block it, it'll look really weird. So let's put it here. And that will be good. Alright, and you can build me fishing boats right there, and now we can actually go to the next turn.
Apart from the sanitation.
Alright, and we have completed sanitation. Cultists can take a nap. I've got my apostle here. Let's promote them. I guess we'll do debater. And what has happened over here? Dumfries has what? I don't know what's going on. Asked to join England, and I ignored it? I don't know. Nothing came up. Alright, so we can get some great writing, or a great writer, rather. Oh, we could patronize this guy if we had enough money or faith, which I don't, but it would give us religious art and a landscape if we did, which would be cool. Let's just recruit this writer for now. Okay, and do we have, I think we have writing already in there, so Titian's just going to create his art, and that is a portrait. And then you need to create your writing. Can we do that over here? We have one thing over there already. We could put great writing in there. Only one though would be... Okay, well we could put it over here. So let's transfer you there. And then we'll get fishing boats here. And you can alert me. Alright, now I think I'd probably want to put some more farms over here because we really don't have very quick growth. Unfortunately, there's not a good place to get a farm triangle. I mean, we can just put farms like everywhere we can, but it's not going to be very efficient. Unfortunately, Alexander laid this out the way that he did. I didn't do it. And he is an AI. Bless his heart, he is just an AI. Okay, we have our apostle ready to go. We could launch an Inquisition if we wanted to. And we might want to, because I would like to use the Inquisitors in all of my cities, really. So let's do that. Launch the Inquisition. Okay, and you are going to create your writing. Got one of them done. Let's make our dedication here. Okay, now, question is, which one do we want to get? I'm thinking we could get reform the coinage, so our traders couldn't be plundered, and we get additional gold per specialty district in the foreign city, plus 3 gold per. Or we could get Harpied of Steam, which would give us production towards wonders, and science from campuses would also, be production. That adjacency bonus would also be production. So we could do that. And actually, you know what? That's pretty good. I had that for the previous era. It might have been a little bit different, but it was Harpied of Steam. And we could build more wonders. We do get double tourism from wonders, so that's pretty useful. I could put an archaeological museum in here. I want to repair the outer defenses first, though. And then let's put some farms around. And we could get a mine here, but I really did want a preserve in this area. So I don't really think I want to do that. We could put a farm here, though. So we'll do that. That's pretty good. Some decent food there. Okay, and you can create your other writing. And we'll put another farm on this tile. And we'll probably put a farm here also. I don't really know that I had anything planned for this tile. I think we're good. Is this my industrial zone? Yeah. Alright, so we'll put a farm there. And that improved that one. Okay. Now, Paris, you have repaired your walls. We could do another wonder if we wanted to. Question is, like, which one would we do? We could get great works of art slots, or we could get this one for additional spreads on missionaries and apostles and +4 faith, or we could go for one of these other ones, like plus 20% faith in the city. That's like a pretty old wonder though. We could build the Hermitage or Hermitage, whatever. I'm not really sure how you say that or where it is. Unfortunately, there's no good location for a lot of these, but this would be interesting if we wanted to build this one. Or we could just go for the archaeological museums and pick these up. And actually, I think that those are worth more. So let's just do that. You might want to look into a few more amenities for your citizens. I don't think they are enjoying your rule. Whatever you say, it's probably war weariness. Okay, and Dumfries is now flipped. Okay. Let's keep it. +3 error score for that. More dies over here. Another wonder. Another campus. And I think, yeah, that has a university and everything too. That would be a good place to put Liang, really. Because I don't really think she needs to be over here anymore. And I thought I put a fishery over there, but apparently not. You have one build left. I could send you to do that. Take you kind of a while to get there, but I don't really want to spend the gold on getting a whole extra builder just for that one tile. And I think we're going to... Well, I would like to get farms here. Like, the bigger I can grow the city, the better everything will be, really. So, 1 turn until border growth there. I'm just going to buy that tile for now. And then it should expand. I think I'm going to have to get another builder, though. Yep, that was his last charge. Okay. And Dumfries, you need amenities. Cristo Redentor is now available, but it would take 103 turns. Where does this have to be built? Must be built on hills. Interesting. Okay, well, we need amenities, and you have enough housing. I'm not really sure what else you can do. You could build me a trader, so I guess we'll just work on that, because you really can't do anything right now. And do I have any hills anywhere that I could build the Cristo Redentor on that would actually be a good location? Like, do we want to stop doing this in Rouen and build the Cristo Redentor? Because I think that we would. But our production is 32.4 here. 24.3. Or 30, so it looks like Rouen is the best place to do this. We could focus on production and get 34.2. 41 turns, it's kind of a lot. And we'd have to build it here. We're gonna have to chop. Let's just cancel all of that. Get our builder. And let's see, what were you working on? Darn, I forgot. Oh, you're just gonna go back to your neighborhood for a minute, and I'm gonna have to cancel that before I chop so it doesn't go into that. And we could work on capitalism for the shopping mall. Could work on some of these. Shipwreck, Sydney Opera House. Heritage tourism is a pretty good policy. Yeah, let's go for cultural heritage. And let's see, we could promote someone. Could actually use 2 governor titles. Maybe we want to promote Amani. Actually, I don't think we really do. We don't really need her to do that. We could promote Reina. Where are you? You're in Marseille. Where is Marseille? Over here. Okay, I don't really have a lot of unimproved things over there. That's like more what Reims has going on because we've got the preserve going in. I guess we'll just promote Pingala and give him maybe researcher. And you're in London. You can have grants as well. Because London does have a campus and a holy site and a theater square and all of that. So they are, you know, coming up with great people points. Okay, we're going to chop that tile in the next turn. And then probably the rest of these woods, to be honest.
It's one thing to surmise
Okay, and ballistics has been completed. Let's go in here. Cancel out that neighborhood. And chop this. Right, and place the Cristo Redentor. Alright, and then next I think you're gonna go... We could remove the deer and also remove the woods. I really don't like the idea of doing that though. I'd rather just chop this right here. So that's probably what we'll do. And then, Leon, you need something over here. You need amenities. You will need housing. But I think you really need like a holy site and a theater square to be pushing our culture out towards my enemies. Like, Norway is losing this one. And I did want to build a theater square over here with an entertainment complex adjacent to it. So where do we want to put this? We could get a +1 here. We could put the entertainment complex there. So why not? We'll just do it like that. Alright, and to lose, you need amenities. We could build the arena if we wanted to do that. And that would also give us tourism. Or we could do the medieval walls right now because we do have the card in for that. So I'm going to do that first. And we have 9 envoys. I'm going to take Geneva back. And I think I'm going to take Lisbon back. We have 4 left. And I think we could just like hold on to those and keep them until we actually need that for something. Because right now I don't really need them for anything. Okay, and we're going to build the fishery here while we still have Liang. And we are going to remove this woods feature. That only took a few turns off of the Cristo Redentor. This is a very expensive wonder, unfortunately. Okay. And let's see, what do we want over here? I'm limited in placement because unless I want to remove some of these things, it's not going to, yeah, it's all going to be affected basically because there are farms everywhere. Well, we could work on our walls right now until I figure out what I want to replace and what I want to replace it with. And we could build our Renaissance walls over here. We do need amenities, but I still can't do anything for that, so let's just go for the walls. And Amani is established here, so that should be helping us out. And let's pick a trade route, and we'll sort it by gold. Venice and Lisbon are valuable routes. Lisbon is pretty easy, so we'll just... Well, actually, you know what? Norway is right there. Unfortunately, that's not going to work out that well. Cardiff isn't too far away, but it's a lot less valuable. Could go all the way through there. 27 turns. It's kind of insane. I don't know that I really want to send anything from the city, really. I think I should just transfer it to London because it's really not going to work out very well. Okay. Now, we could remove the woods on that deer tile. And I think that might be the best option we really have because I want this Cristo Redentor. I really do. Okay, and I think we're going to go for the Grove next and then the Sanctuary after that. Let's do it. Macedon has just stumbled on the cliffs of Dover natural wonder. Just now. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well, we can trade from London to Edinburgh. So let's do that. And how is my victory going here? 9 turns. So close. 9 turns. I think it'll happen. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave this part here because it's been over half an hour now at this point. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and you can leave me a comment in the comment section, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.